I would sit down and do a full face review on new products by Colourpop. So if you want to see this look that I created with all new Colourpop products, from foundation, setting powder, everything, stick around. Alright guys, so I have two different shades from the Colourpop foundation that I picked up because I wasn't exactly sure what color I was going to be. So I picked up medium 100, which is, if we can get it out of the package, doesn't want to come out, which is this shade right here. That's medium 100. And I also picked up medium dark 115. They did have some helpful stuff on the site telling you if you use this foundation, your shade will be this. This is what the dark 115 looks like. And these two seemed to look like they would match, but when I swatched them before, they're a little on the light side, so I'm confused. So we're gonna go ahead and use the medium 115. I have a bunch of new Colourpop stuff, so let's just jump into this. I'm gonna give it a really good shake. I have my mirror right here. Hopefully this matches. I did get the foundation brush, but I don't really often use a brush to apply my foundation, so I'm going to skip that right now. I'm going to just use my Flower beauty sponge. And this is cute because you can twist it open and twist it closed. So it's not going to, well, we're going to try this without primer. I knew I was forgetting something. I want to see anyway how it sits with and without primer. I did clean and cleanse and put a bunch of, this looks very orangey. Well, let's see what happens. So far the color is looking, I always like to do my neck because I'm always tan. So I'm super excited to try this foundation. This one doesn't look too bad. It does look a little too orange or yellowy, but we'll see. I do have some breakouts, so we'll see what kind of coverage it has. It's always good. I like to, whenever I'm trying a new foundation, I always like to try it with and without primer, and then I like to try it with all different ones just to see which one it's going to work the best with. Because every primer has a different This is a bad habit of stopping when I'm in the middle of talking. I was saying every primer has just a different feel to your face, and some are silicone, some are more slick, some are mattifying. This you definitely don't need, I could tell you, a mattifying primer. Definitely don't need a mattifying primer with this. So straight off the bat, I like the coverage. It has really good coverage. I mean, when you blend it in, it does, when I'm looking at it here, because obviously I have the lights and everything on me, so it looks a little bit shiny, but It does have good coverage. It did cover up. I had a pimple right here and a couple here, and I have one here that just won't go away. Probably shouldn't even point it out, but that is not even covering that one. Now I can tell you I got my order 2 days ago, and I also did purchase a foundation for my daughter, and she used it twice, and it unfortunately made her face break out. So there is something in the foundation that was making her face break out. She is going to wait for her face to fully clear up and then retry it and see if it definitely was the foundation. So I will let you guys know what happens with that. So I'm just hoping that this is not the same case with me. This definitely is a foundation that you have to really make sure you blend in very well. I know I'm sitting here blending a lot. You want to really blend it in. Now, once you blend it in, as you can see, it's not as light as it was. It is making my face a little itchy. Like right here is getting very itchy. I don't know why. So let's see here. Off the bat, I notice it is sitting here in my smile lines. I do have very deep smile lines, so it is sitting right there. So I'm hoping when we conceal and all that, that it fixes that. I also do notice I have very fine lines right here, and it's just sitting right there in the fine lines. Okay, so now that this is on, I'm going to use my No Filter concealer, and I have this one in tan 35, medium tan 35. So let's just see if we conceal these lines, and just where I had some of the breakouts, if this is gonna work. So far they look really nice together. I'm not even blending them in yet. They do look nice together. I mean, I've used the concealer many times before, and it has really, really good coverage. So, we shall see. We're going to put all of this to the test. I have to say, the foundation and the concealer together, wow, that is a super, super great combination. Now, the foundation doesn't feel heavy at all. I mean, besides the fact that I said that my face is getting a little itchy from the foundation, which I don't know why, that's very weird, but it doesn't really feel like you have foundation on your face. So that's a good thing. In case I didn't mention it, I do have my receipt right here. The foundations are $12 each, which is a fairly good price. I mean, Colourpop is never expensive. That's another reason why I love Colourpop. So now we're going to go in with the No Filter setting powder, and I got mine in translucent. This is what it looks like. And it does have this little pull up here that you pull up. I say it in all my videos, anything with a sifter I don't like. Oh, but see, this one's good because you actually get product out of the sifter. This is a nice sifter. I've never had a sifter like this before, where I've just tapped a couple of times and I've got a ton of product right there. So I am going to go ahead and take this and set my eyes. Now, I don't know if it's just me or how I'm looking at it. This one has no setting powder on it. This one has setting powder on it. This one I could see creasing as soon as I put the setting powder on it. And this one, there is no creasing. I am very, very confused by that. And I just put way too much because I'm getting nervous here that I'm gonna have creasing. I am going to set my smile lines just a little bit because the foundation does seem to be sitting there. So hopefully if I set it, and I know this looks really crazy, but hopefully if I set it, then we're not going to really see the smile lines too much, which would be beautiful. And then I'm just going to dump back the excess, because I poured out way too much, back into my lap. I just dumped this all over my lap. Gotta clean this up. There, back. Okay, I'm back. I spilled half the jar of powder on my lap, but it's alright. I am going to do my brows really quick with the Colourpop. What shade is this? This is black and brown brow pencil, and I will be back in a jiff. My brows are done. They look a little dark, but it's okay. It'll all work out in the end. I am going to wipe away just this translucent powder and see how it looks. You can see where the translucent powder was laid, but it's okay. So next, I'm going to take the new No Filter sheer pressed powder in medium just to set the foundation. It doesn't feel too tacky, but just to set it, like my forehead does feel a little bit more tacky than other spots. And this is what it looks like, and it does have a mirror. So let's, it feels like you gotta work it. Like, see, I've been putting my brush in it. Let's see. Oh, and the shade I got is in medium. Just to kind of set this all into place. Just a little bit, not too much of it. I do feel like putting that on made it look a little bit cakey. Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of just my face, you know, bronzer, blush, highlight, all of that, and I'll be right back. But I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer for my bronzing. I am going to use the Just Do It palette for blush. And for highlight, I'm going to use Stole the Show. So I'll be right back. I could say so far, I mean, I went very light with the bronzer, very light with the blush, and very, very light with the highlight. I didn't want to do anything too, I just wanted to keep it very light and simple. I really, so far, like how the foundation looks. But I could tell from sitting here and talking and stuff, it is cracking in the smile lines. It's not sitting very nice in the smile lines. But overall, so far, I do like the way the foundation looks in general. But it is creasing right here. And I do notice it creasing really, really bad wherever the smile lines or any kind of lines you have. It just kind of like makes them stand out when you're up close a little bit more. But let's be real, nobody's going to be really this close to your face. But from a distance from here and here, it doesn't really look that noticeable. And next I'm going to use the Perception palette that I picked up. It's a collab that they did with Shayla. So look at this beauty. It does have a mirror. And these are the shades that you get inside of it. If you want to see a full swatch review, let me know and I will do that for you guys. But I don't know what I am going to do with my eyes. So let's just see. I think first I'm going to go in with Culture, which is this shade right here, just to put right above the crease. This is a very pretty color and very pigmented right off the bat. Wow. Thought that this was going to be more of a lighter shade, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, this is a very pretty shade and it has so much pigment right off the bat, guys. Look at this shade. Just want to put it just a little bit above the crease. This is so pretty. Such a pretty, pretty color. Oh, I love this color. Look at that shade. Oh. Again, like I always say, it's going to look, I have concealer on me. It's going to look crazy until we start to blend it in. You know what? I think for the crease, I'm going to go in with, what is this? Thick? This orange shade. This orange shade, for some reason, is like yelling. Use me right into the crease. Wow. This is such a pretty, pretty shade. Holy smoke, guys. I'm just using the same brush that I used before, just because I feel like it fits perfectly in here. And why dirty another brush? I am loving this color. Oh my word. This is such a pretty orange. Did you guys pick up the foundations from Colourpop? What are your thoughts on the foundation so far? I mean, so far overall, I'm liking it. I'm hoping that the wear on it is good and that it doesn't oxidize or it doesn't like crack, or I'm just hoping that it has longevity and everything. So far so good. I mean, I've been sitting here so far for about an hour and it's looking Really nice. So I just want to blend those two colors together. This is so pretty, these two colors. Wow. I think I'm going to do some of the shade right here, which is Revenge. And it's just like a deeper, darker brick kind of color. I think I'm going to just tuck it right here. Not as dark as I wanted it to be. It's more on a red side than a brown. But let's just even it out on this side and then see what happens. Kind of feel like it's blending nice with the other color, but it's not what I wanted. To take Played Out, which is this shade right here, and put that on top of the inner corner. Now guys, this is just me playing with this palette. I've not used it yet. Not even sure what look I was going for fully. So we're just sitting here testing it out and just having some fun. Because who doesn't like to play with makeup? Let's be real here. I love playing with makeup. These colors, oh my god. I'm glad I changed my mind and went with this one here. Oh my word. We'll blend that in a minute. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. Let's bring it up and over just a little bit, not too much. And then just blend it so that it's all even and they like look like they're all in it to win it together. Oh my gosh. These are such beautiful colors. I will say though that this color Played Out is a little bit difficult to blend as I'm roughly blending it because it's just not doing what I want it to do. So sometimes you gotta get a little rough with it. But overall, this is so pretty. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take this color right here, which is Spill the Tea, and it is such a pretty copper color. And I'm just, whoa. Whoa. Wow. The pigment on that? Oh my, I'm done. I'm done. I think that this is going to be one of my most used palettes by Colourpop. I love all of Colourpop's products. I have a lot of reviews and looks that I've done with Colourpop products. And I have to say, so far, first impression overall, this is by far one of the prettiest palettes that I have used. Now I will say, this color Spill the Tea kind of reminds me of Lightning Bug. It looks very similar to Lightning Bug. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And you don't even need a lot of that color at all. Holy smokes, you didn't need a lot at all. You could wet this if you want and it would be more dramatic. Oh my goodness. So I think, for my bottom lashes, I'm going to use this color right here, Shade. I don't know why, it's just calling to me, this color Shade. I've been looking at it over and over and over since I've opened this palette. So let's just tuck this in here and see what happens. Oh, this is a very pretty color. it's like a purpley brown, if that makes sense. Let's just blend this in. So pretty. Oh man. And this one blends so nice. There is some fallout, but that's okay. We can clean it up when we're done. Now I know a lot of people like to do their eyes first before they do their foundation and all that stuff. I don't know. I feel like I would rather do my foundation first to see how it looks and how it's sitting than do my eyes first and then my foundation and then have to wash everything off. Because if your foundation doesn't look right, at least all you have to do is just take that off and you don't have to redo everything. Plus it's kind of like you're painting the canvas to me, you know? You have to start out the canvas and see where you're going to go with it. You never know. Ugh. Let's get that fallout out of here. These colors are so pretty. Let's blend this out. I'm going to do my eyeliner and mascara and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I thought this was still recording when I was doing my lips, but evidently it wasn't. So, really quickly, for my eyeliner, I used the L'Oreal Infallible. Love this stuff. I used the Tarte's for my mascara. And for lips, I used Stingray by Colourpop. This is one of my favorite colors. And I'm actually almost out of this one, and it makes me so sad. Anyway, guys, my final thoughts looking at this foundation. So far, I actually like this. Minus that it does sit in the smile lines, I do like the foundation. There's ways to work around the smile lines, but again, I have been sitting here for a while. I have been talking and all that stuff, so it is expected that inside your smile lines, because you're moving your mouth, it is going to crease. Translucent powder, I like this. I do feel like it did crease when you put just a little bit on it, so you kind of had to work that in. But overall, I did like this. I do feel like once everything has settled, there are no creases. I will come up close. There are no creases at all. The No Filter Pressed powder, honestly, I feel like I could do without it, honestly. I do feel like it did make certain spots on my face look a little bit cakey. I guess that's just where, like, certain spots on my face are dry or whatnot, but I do feel like certain areas do look cakey, so, I mean, I probably would do without this. If you had to choose, I mean, I honestly would do without this. The foundations, again, I picked up 2 shades, which is absolutely fine. This one seems to be the perfect match for me right now, which is the medium dark 115, which is perfect because it is summer. I am tanning. I'm always out in the sun, so my skin does get a little bit more darker than usual. I do have a very tan complexion most of the time. It's the beautiful, nice, bronzy olive complexion. I'm sure in the winter I will be using medium 100 because it does look like it's just a little bit lighter. So this is perfect for when my skin is not so tanned. But I mean, for first impressions, guys, this is a really, really good first impressions video. The Perception palette, I'm going to do a whole review on this separately, but I can tell you guys, if you don't have this, oh my god, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful palette. The colors are so pretty. There's so much pigmentation If you don't have this, you should pick this up. But guys, I forgot to set my face. Okay guys, so that is my first impression review on all of these new Colourpop products. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click that little bell at the bottom. I see you looking. Click that bell, and every single time I upload a new video, it will let you know that a new video is live. I usually upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes, occasionally, I will toss in an extra video here or there. But until next time, bye guys.